Okay, ladies, so these are the three biggest signs that you are just wasting your time with him. And number one is when your man or the guy that you're dating is emotionally unavailable. If he can't have hard talks with you, if he cannot have uncomfortable conversations with you, if he just cannot pour into your needs emotionally and mentally, he is emotionally unavailable. And sometimes this just means that he has not healed from his childhood, from past relationships, from his upbringing, from his life. He's just emotionally damaged, maybe broken. He also has not shown growth because, ladies, you need to be with someone who is mentally mature, mentally capable to be in a relationship with you. If he can't have conversations with you, it just shows that he has not grown. He has not healed. He is still a grown-ass child. And that's how you know you are wasting your time with him, because you are going to be miserable. I've dated someone who was emotionally unavailable. When I wanted to just talk about stuff, when I wanted to just vent, when I wanted to talk about things that I was passionate about, when there was things in my relationship that was suffering, and I wanted me and him to have really uncomfortable conversations, have deep talks about our relationship, how to make it better, how to make it stronger. He could not fulfill that part because he was emotionally unavailable. Yeah, I may think it's cool in the beginning, but the deeper you guys are invested into these kind of men or in these relationships, you are going to suffer. Your needs are not going to be met. You're going to feel alone. And I'd rather be alone and be at peace than be in a relationship and be miserable, because being in a relationship is not going to heal you, and being single is not going to kill you. You want your relationship to be past surface level. You want it to be deep. You want it to be very spiritually. Y'all both connected. Y'all both are equally yoked to one another. You guys feel very compatible with one another. But if he's very emotionally unavailable, he's not going to give you what you want in the end, long-term, sustainable. The relationship is going to feel stagnant. It's going to feel very surface level. And most times you're going to feel like you're talking to a wall. You want to be in a relationship where it feels like your safe haven, where it feels like you're at peace. But when you're dating someone who's just mentally and emotionally not there, and they're not even capable to hold down a conversation, they're not even mentally capable to be in a relationship with a mature woman, you're gonna suffer. You're gonna be sad. You're gonna be wasting your time. It's a red flag. It's a deal breaker. Sometimes you can have a conversation with them, like, I want you to open up more. I want you to be more vulnerable with me. But a lot of these guys, they're not gonna be vulnerable with you. They're not gonna be transparent with you. They're gonna be very close to themselves. They're not going to be opening up to you, and it's just not a safe relationship for yourself. You're going to feel lonely all the time, and you are wasting your time. This person needs to heal. This person needs to grow. This person needs to overcome mental, emotional things that they're battling with within their mind, within their soul, within their life. They still have challenges to overcome. They're still not mentally, emotionally capable to being with someone mature and healed. Number two, signs that you are wasting your time with him is if you know that you're settling. And I can't stress this enough, ladies. Y'all know when y'all settling. Y'all know y'all with someone just because you guys are way too impatient to wait for the person you really want to be with. Y'all know y'all with this person because y'all feel lonely. Y'all see y'all homegirls. Y'all see y'all family in these relationships, and you're sitting back and you're like, you know what? Let me just talk to him. Let me just have somebody for right now, because everybody's in a relationship. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's something wrong with me. No, there's nothing wrong with you. It just means that your person has not come yet. It means that divine's timing is not aligning with your timing. If you are settling, it's because God wants something way better for you, and you are just too impatient to wait for what's right for you. Settling leads to suffering. You may not think about that right now. You may not feel it now, but if you're settling with someone just because you want to be with someone, you are going to suffer the consequences later. So if I were you, I would just keep focusing on myself and attract the vibe that I want to attract the man that I want to attract. I'm not going to settle with someone just because I know them, or just because I feel alone, I feel lonely. You're never really lonely when you're focusing on yourself and you're focusing on God, and you're healing, you're growing, you're evolving, you're becoming the best version of yourself. I know you did not do all that work when you were single just to be with someone and the relationship fails again. You don't want to be by yourself. Focus on you. Put in all that work that you were doing in your single season just to hop into another relationship and it fails again. Then you got to do that healing process all over again. When you know that you truly healed, you start to look at them a certain way, like, you know, this ain't for me. This is not what I want. But when you know you have not healed, you are settling for less. So if you feel like you're settling for less, you need to walk away from the relationship or take a step back, reevaluate, and you really need to heal. Because I'm telling you, when you're in the process of healing, everybody and anybody who's just throwing themselves at you, or people who are just pursuing you, what they can give you in a relationship, you're not gonna just take it. You want what you are worthy of. You want what you desire. So don't ever confuse with what you're offered to what you are worthy of. Now let me explain that again. Don't ever confuse what someone is offering you to what you are worthy of. I don't care if you know this person. I don't care if you're friends with this person. I don't care if you guys are co-workers. Don't confuse with what they're offering you in a relationship to what you are worth. Do not settle. I'm telling you, settling leads to suffering. That's exactly why a lot of these relationships is not working out, because women get with these men knowing that, you know, they are too good for them, that they can do better, that there is better for them. But you guys get too impatient. You guys get too influenced by your surroundings. My family, there's a lot of people that are in toxic relationships. But my mom and my dad, they actually have a happy marriage. My mom and my father, they still together till this day, and they have a happy marriage. And you know why? Because my mom did not settle when she was young. My dad did not settle. My mom and my dad, they fight hard to make their marriage work, but they are very compatible with one another. And it does not matter how long it takes. It does not matter how long it takes for your significant other, for the right person to come along. All that matters is that you don't be with someone, waste your time, waste his time, because it's not fair for the other person, and you just create a toxic cycle in the process because you were just too mad to wait on God to give you exactly what you really want. And I know settling for less is really not for the weak. I know that it's a process behind that. I know that you're going to go through seasons of loneliness. You're going to go through seasons of being uncomfortable. You're going to go through seasons of just be like, all right, you know what? I give up. Let me settle. But just don't do it. Like, don't do it. Getting closer to what you really want out of life. Like, it's there. It's out there. Who you want, it's out there. You got to believe that. You got to have faith. And you got to hold on to that. Don't just settle because everyone around you is settling and you feel lonely. I'd rather be by myself and be at peace than be with someone that I know I'm not going to really love or I'm not going to be happy with. At the end of the day, your peace, your mental health, your well-being comes first. And once you put that energy out into the universe is going to be like, okay, girl, I see that you're not settling. I see that you respect yourself. I see that you got some worth in you. I see that you prioritizing yourself first. We got something for you. We got a good man for you. But if you just settling out here with anybody just to be with anyone because you're so lonely, or you just too impatient, or you have that limiting belief, you're going to keep attracting what you're attracting, and you're going to keep getting what you keep giving. This is the biggest sign that you are wasting your time with him, ladies. For me, I don't do mama's boys. Now, I hate when men, they get so mad because they always be like, oh, so we're not supposed to love our mom. We're not supposed to respect our mom. Everybody should love their mom. Everyone should respect their mom, men and women. I just don't like the idea that your mother always gonna go first before your girl. I don't respect the idea that you're still living with your mom. You know you make certain amount of money, but you want to live with your mom because you want your mom to wash your clothes, to cook for you. You want your mom all up in your relationship. That I don't respect and I don't accept. I don't like that. Ladies, if you are dealing with a mama's boy, you are going to be miserable and you are settling for less. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with a man loving his mom, but in some situations, I be feeling like some men are really in love with their mom and their mom is in love with their son. And I just don't respect the idea that everything that the man is going through, he has to run it through his mom. He has to have his mom's approval. Y'all deserve so much better than that. You deserve a man that's going to put you first, especially if he's trying to wife you. If you're going to be his wife, if you are the mother to his children, some men be putting their moms, just like they put their homeboys first, they put their mothers first. You deserve, and your kids deserve to be first. Y'all deserve to be priorities. The reason why I say this is because I'm going to give y'all a story. I have a friend. She is married. She's not married to him anymore, But his mom would always get in between their relationship. His mom would always ask the son for money, always asking the son to buy her this, to take her to appointments. You know, he was so controlled by his mother, and it was coming between my friend and her husband's marriage. And he was putting his mom first over her and over their kids. And me as her friend, I try to give her the best advice, but dating mama's boys, I'm sorry, sis, you are going to be disappointed. Now, if you want to go second in your relationship, you don't care that he puts his mom first, you don't care that he prioritizes his mother over you, you don't care that his mom is going to be in your business, then that's fine. That's all on you. But for the real women out here, for the real queens that want a real man, that wants their man to put them, their kids first, you want to be valued, you want to be the first priorities, do not date a mama's boy. And you also got to think to yourself that you're not just dating him, you're dating his mom. A lot of moms become monsters in law. A lot of moms just like to ruin the relationship. They like to take control of their son. I remember I was dating a mama's boy back when I was in college, and every time I was out with him, his mom was always blowing up his phone. Like, oh, can you pick me up? Can you take me here? I need you this. He would blow off our dates because he had to take his mom out, and his mom, she's grown and she's healthy. She's good for her age. She looks really good for her age. She can do things on her own, but she just always wanted to be with her son, and that would turn me off. That is such a big turn off to me. Ladies, I'm sorry. If y'all going through this, he's not going to change because he's always going to listen to his mom. And you don't want to force a man to change because his mom is in the relationship. You just want to attract the right man that is for you. If you are in a relationship and you feel like you got to change him, you feel like you arguing with him every day, you feel like you got to tell him what to do, how to be a man, how to make you happy, you are just in the wrong relationship, period. You are wasting your time. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with a man loving his mom, loving his sisters, respecting them. There's nothing wrong with that. But it comes a little bit too far. Boundaries are being crossed when you feel like you dating her too, where he's prioritizing her more than y'all relationship or more than y'all kids. And that happens a lot more often. So I just wanted to give y'all some advice, and I hope this helps at least one of y'all. And if y'all like this content, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back for more videos.